Hi, welcome to the Tryforce podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Tryforce.
Giving gifts is one of the coolest things that you could ever do, and I figured that this week we should give everybody a gift of a non-crazy, absolutely insane podcast that we normally do, and just do a nice, wholesome gift-giving podcast. You know, we just talk about our favorite gifts, and I just want to say, like, right off the bat that you two are the best gifts that have ever come into my life, because my career is this podcasting, it's radio, and you guys have enabled me to do that, and I just wanted to say that right off the bat. We're doing wholesomeness today. Yeah. Very wholesome.
That's so fucking cheesy.
I love this, man. I love you, Rayne.
Well, you know me.
I love you guys, but that was literally
you know me.
Positive cheesy.
See easy, nice and cheesy.
It's not easy being cheesy. Yeah, man. I think that there's always like a kind of there's not only the material exchange, but there's also the emotional exchange in giving a gift. And I think that's what certain games do for us. It's an emotional exchange. It's a time, commitment.
It is.
And then you get that emotional payoff from it. So to have that, and then to be able to take those emotions and go to someone and be like, they can be like, how was it? Did you have the same experience I have? Do you love this as much as I do? So I think that's really cool for our topic today.
Yeah, and we're rolling into December. I believe it's like the 3rd. I don't know. I don't fucking know when this is going up.
It's still November, buddy. It's the 28th.
Yeah, well, this goes up later in the week. We're recording.
First of all, it's the 30th, not the 28th. Whoa. Second of all, this will be going up on the 3rd.
The 3rd,
Thursday.
All time is fake.
I should rely on my brain more. That it was right the first time.
Y'all should just let me.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, we're getting into gift giving season. Black Friday just passed, Cyber Monday just passed, all the games and stuff went on sale, and now everyone's gearing up for buying their own video games this year. I'm personally looking forward to Halo Infinite. I don't think it's coming out this year, but we can hope.
You can hope.
But before we start, do we have any games we're looking forward to this year coming out?
Yeah. Rayne, do you want to go first?
The only game that I'm looking forward to, it just came out, but I haven't picked it up yet because I am poor, would be the new Kingdom Hearts game that came out, to the surprise of literally no one.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Right.
Yeah, Memory of Melody just came out, and I'm very excited because it's a rhythm game and not like a normal Kingdom Hearts game. So.
Does it fit into the canon of Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, there's plot.
Oh my god!
A plot-based rhythm game. That's extremely
there's
Kingdom
plot
Hearts.
and stuff, so...
Oh, that's cool.
And then you just have to...
there is. It's Kingdom Hearts. What do you expect?
Just have to bust a move in between,
in between killing Heartless. Oh, and of course, I'm very excited for part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because that's coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, everyone was so excited about part 1, so...
Yeah, well, it was a great fucking game.
Oh yeah, fucking remake is stunning. So.
Oh yeah, oh my lord. I mean, it looked like we were playing Advent Children. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but better,
beautiful,
crispier.
Dirge of Cerberus. I've totally finaled a fantasy before. I'm so sorry.
I know who Cloud
I'm
Buster.
gonna make a fantasy so final.
I love how they're called Final Fantasy, but yet there's been 15 of them.
There's 16 coming out.
Right, I forgot about that.
Wow, I just heard glasses being pushed off the bridges.
Actually,
I'm never like that.
It's so good though.
I can't believe I got actually. I got actually by Rayne. This is a historic day.
Oh man! So that's
Mark
the big
calendars,
two.
boys. It'll never happen again.
Those are your big 2 holiday games, Rayne.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. I'm very excited for a plethora of games. Honestly, Should I take it with me?
Yeah, take it with you.
I'll take the microphone with me.
Yeah.
That seems to work a lot better, so people can hear me. I am actually interested in a bevy of games that are coming out on the holiday season. I am too poor to afford a PS5, so that's not happening. But I will be getting several games for the PS4. I'm very interested in the Avengers game. I've seen some of the gameplay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm enough. I'll give Marvel my money again, definitely. I'm very interested in. Obviously, I am a absolute sleut for a good Assassin's Creed game, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, you do enjoy an Assassin's Creed.
I do love an ass Creed indeed, but yeah, this one's in the Viking Age.
Oh man, this might be the one that I get. Actually, that's my heritage.
I can't tell you because Colton, you and I share an experience that I was just reminded of by a close friend yesterday, of our watching of the cinematic masterpiece Kung Fury.
Oh my god!
And it reminded me of the line where it's like, "Where am I? This isn't the Viking Age."
That explains the laser raptors.
That explains the laser raptors. I'll be saying that like constantly as I play. There'll be no laser raptors in sight.
Do you think they'll like make like a tiny little Easter egg for it? Like, could you imagine?
That'd be amazing, but I don't think they will. I'm very excited for Hyrule Warriors.
Oh my
on the
god,
Switch.
that was one of mine. Yeah,
very excited on that. I crossed over from PS4, but I'm gonna get the they reported or remastered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 to the PS4. So I will be just fucking Scrooge McDucking into a pool of serotonin for like 3 weeks. If you see me seeing like wearing Thrasher in the street, like don't just mind your business. Like
I will purposely walk the other way.
Oh god, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, if there's others, I can't really think of them. I am going to probably download Hades for myself. I'm very interested in playing that. I hear that that's like really good.
Do it.
I love
it. It's so good.
Love a good Greek mythology, so I'm all into that. And I'm also going to get Super Mario 3D All-Stars because I really want to play. I really want to play Super Mario Sunshine again.
So good. I would love to stream Super Mario Sunshine because that's a game I'm notoriously not good at.
Wow.
Yeah.
Saying that, I'm terrible at that game.
I remember
fucking dirty as Mario Sunshine.
I remember. Well, yeah, you might have to read the charts. I remember one of our YouTube trysts, a one Jalp channel that will never be named again. That is the last one. I'm putting that to bed forever. But that was one of the games that we played, and we did a system because we had 3 people on. And we did a system where we would switch off every time we died. And I think I amassed 5 minutes of total gameplay in the first 3 chapters of that game. So
I still have a stack of Jalp stickers somewhere.
Yeah, I have one. I have one on my tower, and it's not coming off. But mostly because I left it on too long, and I'm pretty sure it's merged with the material. So it's a symbiote. But
in order to put that to bed forever, Colton, do you have any holiday come-ups?
You took one of mine, which is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
I bet it burns you inside, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. That's fine. But it looks so cool. I mean, we all know what fucking happens. Anyone who's buying that game played Breath of the Wild. You know what's going to happen by the end of the game, but it's so cool to see it happen anyway. It's really cool to see the actual events happen as they're supposed to. It's really cool to see the characters as they were mentioned in the Tales of Breath of the Wild. Like, you get to see young Impa, you get to see young Purah, young Robbie. Like, they're just so cool looking. And everyone, you get to play with Urbosa, with Mifa, with oh my god, why am I blanking on it? Daruk is on fire. Yeah, I mean, well, he's not because he's got the protection. And you get to play with Bird Sasuke. Like, it's so fun.
Bird Sasuke.
Bird Sasuke.
Yeah. Roped me back in.
Absolutely, very clearly based on Falco from Star Fox.
Bird Sasuke,
which is hilarious.
Uchiha, you know.
You really, Zach? How your muscles feeling there, man?
I'm feeling good.
That was quite the stretch. Yeah, that was.
I appreciated your joke.
I did too.
You.
It was a good one. But
Giving you gold here.
yeah, so I mean, those are the big ones I'm up for Christmas. It's Halo Infinite and Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I'm also going to try and get All Stars. I did, however, just get on Steam sale. I bought a little Christmas present for myself. I got Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which is really fun. I got Jump Force, which is really fun. And then King of Fighters 14. Which Zach has been
He has.
hyped.
Yes, he has.
I think I'm a Dino King main.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, we played him as a joke for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, wait a minute, he's
Colton
actually really fun.
Fell in love. Yeah.
So
That sounds
good.
like Colton.
Oh, yeah.
You've been messing around with the Billy Kane as well.
I have been messing around with the Billy Kane. He's
There's
my
only-
secondary.
There's only one man for me, and that's Terry.
Yeah. I'm a Pocket Terry also. So.
Yeah. I think that Steam is also a great way to gift games.
It's an extremely good way to gift games. I've actually gotten gifted quite a few of my library. So without further ado, let's talk about our gifts, man. Let's talk about just what we've gotten as gifts for games. What are our favorites? Was that English?
Yeah,
Did anyone get
gifts
that?
for games.
Certainly were English words.
Gifts for games. You know what?
Gifts for games.
It's like I threw all the words out there. It's for up to you to assemble.
The gift of games.
The gift of game.
The gift of game.
Title of the episode. We said it. Hit the bell. I don't have a bell. Just pretend I hit one.
Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay.
This is a podcast. Can't do that.
So I'll definitely.
Colton, maybe you should have gone to sleep.
Ooh, she gave you the go to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
I can start. I can definitely start. I not only remember being gifted one of my most precious consoles in the form of the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
But I was also gifted Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for that GameCube.
So good.
And I played the ever out of that one.
Yeah.
As well as Mario Kart Double Dash.
That's a solid. You know what's really funny? I never had that game.
Best Mario Kart game ever.
Fact.
That's the one I skipped. I will say it here and out. And not of my own, when I was younger, yes, of my own volition.
We're going to Trading Post this weekend.
Oh, no, I love it. I love Double Dash. Yeah. I really wish they would remaster it and re-release it. But that's the one that my childhood kind of hopped off of.
That's fair.
You clearly didn't have the same upbringing I did, where I had a lot of siblings, so having Double Dash was really good.
I had one sibling who was extremely competitive at every game he played, but then he stopped playing for like 1 year, and then all of a sudden the level cap was like a domination. It was ridiculous. So I got him back for everything, but like that's my upbringing. You know, I only had one brother. So
yeah, neither of my sisters have been terrifically interested in video games. April plays a mean Mario Kart though.
Oh yeah, well Mario Kart's
she'll fuck you up in Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's like the great equalizer when it comes to video games. Like you don't play video games, you don't play Halo, you don't play Call of Duty, whatever, fine. You play Mario Kart.
Right.
Everyone plays Mario Kart.
You play Mario Kart or Mario Party.
Yeah, that's it.
There are two wolves inside you, like I also have a short little tale to share. Talking about one of my other Christmas picks that you bought yourself a gift. I bought myself a gift as well.
Yes.
Spider-Man Miles Morales came out this week.
Cool. So cool.
So I bought it, and I was recently watching Into the Spider-Verse with my family, and I realized that my sister Cassie has an ass ton of Spider-Man knowledge that I did not know she had. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. She really enjoyed Into the Spider-Verse. So I was like, hey, they're making this. Do you want to play? She's like, absolutely. We played through the tutorial level together. It's funny because they put an even easier difficulty in this one called Friendly Neighborhood.
Oh.
And it's cake, but, it's the hand-eye coordination. It's like actually picking up a video game for the first time and seeing somebody play a video game for the first time. And I felt like this was a gift for something for us to do together.
Yeah.
So I want to experience this story when she wants to. I'll play a file by myself later once I've gone through my backlog. But I want to, if I'm experiencing the story the first time, I want to experience it with my sister.
That's so awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Been very fun so far. Very cool game. Very nice graphics.
Is she enjoying it?
she was a lot. She did. She said as much anyway, and she enjoyed combat a lot more than she did swinging because it's hard to time and control. So
well, that comes with well, no pun intended, time.
Yeah, but she also just absolutely destroyed people, so it was great. It was very good.
That's really cool. Isn't it just the coolest thing when you get into a video game with somebody, like, or you take a video game and you introduce it to somebody and then they like eat it up.
Right.
You know, it's so cool to me, and that actually happened with Nicole. Like, I introduced her to Halo. And Halo has been one of my fucking Discord thing is just a Vaporwave Master Chief. Like, it's just, you know, it's been a part of my life since literally 2001 when it came out.
Sure.
And it was just such a cool fucking game, and I loved it so dearly. And to show it to Nicole when the Master Chief Collection came to Steam, I was like, yo, you want to play it with me? Because I'll buy it for you. And we played it on the Xbox 360 together. I brought my 360 over and I brought all my copies of Halo and we played a little bit. And she's like, I actually kind of like this game. And I'm like, really? I'll buy it for your Master Chief Collection. So now, like, Nicole and I go online and we play Halo. Like, I get to play Halo with Nicole. And she enjoys it. And, like, she sent me Halo memes the other day.
Oh, that's how you know it's real.
What the fuck? Oh, my God. It made, like, the giving me butterflies doesn't even, like, cut it.
Do you want to like implant her into a chip into the base of your helmet and just carry her around with you at all times?
Oh, my God. Like, so good, man. It just, wow. It's such a cool feeling. And
it's a great feeling.
Rayne, do you have a game like that?
Yeah, actually, one of my favorite game series is the Tales of series.
Oh yeah,
I was gifted one of my favorite games in the series, Tales of Vesperia, and I shared it with Eric actually, and that entire experience, like experiencing that game with someone who's never played that, was a gift in itself. But like, that game has such like a very important story, so it was really nice to share a game with a story that I really loved with someone else, especially because that game was really expensive.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
No, you don't understand. Like, I borrowed it, and then the guy I borrowed it from was like, "Oh, dude, no, just keep it. Don't worry about it. I'll buy another copy." And I was like, "That game's expensive. Why would you do this?"
Yeah, that's how I felt about the Master Chief Collection. That's a cool $40, and I was just like, I'm just gonna gift it to Nicole and hope she likes it. So,
It's a $60 game.
oh, so much. Games are so expensive now,
Games
man.
are so expensive, and it's okay. Here we go. Here we are. I'm starting to turn red, and it's crazy because it also coincides with it coincides with the holiday season. It coincides with the concept of, you know, you have to get someone like it devalues getting a gift for someone if you have to pay more for it. I think, but you know, if you are willing to pay that much for that experience for someone, that's how you can tell that you know, I feel like it's difficult to equate the two for me.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, to go off of that, what I find really funny about like the holiday season is a lot of people who have the mindset of, if you didn't spend X amount of dollars on me, I don't want your gift.
That's so
stupid. Yeah, like, I don't understand it, because like, my fiance literally bought me 2 games because the Steam sale is going on.
Yeah.
And bought me Among Us for the PC because I didn't have it, and that was like $4. And then bought me Monster Prom, which was also $4.
Can I just pause a second and say, what a fucking game that is?
Yes. Which one?
Oh my God.
is it as interesting as it sounds?
It's
Which
time.
game?
Monster Prom?
Monster Prom is really fun though, and I'm really enjoying it.
Nicole got it too, and she's really, really loving it. I watched her play through it a little bit, and I'm just like, good God.
It's a little fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I love it so much. Zach, if you don't know what this game is, it's like a dating sim, but it's kind of like, it's a really fast dating sim, and it can be like a 4-player thing, so you can like have 4 different people going in trying to each get a date for prom, but they're like demons and monsters and ghosts.
One of them's a robot.
Say less. I'm in. Let's do it.
So listen, I went for Damien, who is a demon, and he's voiced by Nate Wants to Battle, and that's all I needed.
Yeah. Yeah, Nate Wants to Battle really voiced that guy.
Robot. You know? Jacksepticeye, who voices the robot.
He voices the robot. Oh, okay, you know what? I think I found the one I'd go for then.
Aaron Hansen voices the werewolf.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like that's waifu right there. Like, I'm in.
I don't know.
I'm coming for you, Aaron, baby.
Zach, I might have to disagree with you on that. I think Jacksepticeye bot is my
Okay. Yeah.
Nate
I know you have a thing for
him.
robots.
Jack Static Eye, if you will.
But yeah, but to quickly return to what I was saying before I got into that about the game is my fiance spent $8 to buy me 2 video games. And like, I don't see why that isn't valued as high as like if Zach bought me like a $60 game. He still bought me video games, right? Like I'm still getting a gift.
It's different experiences, and I think that should people be paid back for their effort? Yeah. Should the games make profit? Absolutely. But do we have to be doing it this way? Do we have to? And like the time it takes for games to like degenerate in value, it's like cars almost. Like, you know, once a game is out there, if it's doing poorly, like one of our Colton and I's cult favorites, Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh yeah,
which I think you can get for like a stiff cough at a GameStop these days.
Like they'll pay you to take it.
Yeah, you could probably just hand them some pocket change out of your car. But you know, that's because it was bombing in the ratings and it was a bad game that took too long to come out, and it was upsetting. So there is that, you know, like. Have you ever had like kind of buyer's remorse when someone buys you a game and you don't like it at all? Or have you ever had any experiences where, I guess, I had an experience where someone bought me a game and like I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play it. And then I was living in my dorm room in college and I was not particularly organized in any way, shape, or form because I have ADHD. And I was just trying to switch between Fallout and Dragon Age Inquisition one day, and I completely stepped on and snapped the disc of the brand new video game that I had just
been
given as a present. Not paid for, thankfully, but just been given.
Oh my god.
It was a nightmare. And so have you ever had any experiences like that where you get a game as a gift and you didn't really care for it that much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yep. There's one sitting over there. I mean, do we want to No, God, no. I'm not. I unfortunately, Persona 5 is also sitting within my line of vision. It is not Persona 5 Royal, because Persona 5 Royal is a fucking gem. But there's a game called Dokapon Kingdom that I received as a gift. It's a very rare game to get. You know, I had expressed interest in wanting it to the friend who bought it to me a single time in 2015, and he showed up with it on my birthday last year, and I'm like, thanks. Like, it's for the Wii. It's for the Wii.
For the Wii.
Like, I mean,
oh boy.
The problem is it's a really expensive game.
Dokapon Kingdom? I've never even heard of it.
Essentially, it's like really hard Japanese Mario Party. Like, it's...
I'm going to be real. I actually really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, I mean, it was alright. It was funny to play once. You know, like, I was okay with it, but I would never in my life have ever sought that game out. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to be blunt, but I never in a million years would have thought that that's a game I should have in my collection. But am I grateful for it? Of course. Do I hold the game in high regard because of that? Yes, because someone I care about gave it to me. And it is unfortunately, dust collector in my collection, but it's, you know, it's there. It's featured in my collection.
Featured.
And like I really appreciate that. You know, I'm not gonna like shit. No, I don't want to keep it wholesome, but I'm not gonna shit on his gift. You know, and it's just, I don't know. I feel weird about it still because every time I pick it up, I'm like, what should I tell him? You know, I don't know, man.
I feel like the answer to that is don't tell them. You know,
You
you
might
have
have just
it.
told them.
No, he doesn't listen.
Well, I mean, yeah, if they listen to this podcast, I guess they know.
I guarantee you he doesn't. I don't even think he knows I do a podcast, to be honest. Like,
Great friendship.
yeah, I know, right?
Really wonderful friendship.
I know. There's still some people that like have been my best friends for so long, and they know I do the podcast, but they have no idea where to find it. It's almost like it's featured in every one of my social media posts. But
Fucking rude. I have a game that is currently on my PlayStation that was gifted to me, and he was my roommate. We're not roommates anymore, but he was like, "Oh, I'll buy it for you. I'll buy it for your fiance, and we can all play together." And I was like, "Yeah," and I fucking hate it. So, like, as you could see, we never really I think did co-op one time, and I feel bad because, like, my fiance really likes this game and he really likes this game and I just can't get into it. And it's an expensive fucking game. They bought me Borderlands and I hate it.
oh yeah.
Is it the first one?
The bundle. So the first and second one.
Boy. Ooh, yeah, the first one is a lot. Wow.
And, like, I looked at it and I was like, no, this seems like something I'd be really into, but like I play it and I'm like, I'm bored. I don't like this. And then like I'm also not someone who likes shooter games a lot. So like I don't know why I thought I would like this game. But now I feel bad because I'm like, oh, you spent a lot of money to get me this game and I hate it. Oops.
Yeah, that's really all there is. You know, you don't have to like it. You know, you don't have to sort it out. And that's also the kind of the thing. Like, you know, like it's almost like you say thank you even if it's something you don't want. You know, so
yeah. And mind you, like this person, they've gotten me like games that I actually really do like because they were the one who bought me the Spider-Man game, and I love that game. So it's not like they have a bad taste in games. It's just I hate fucking shooters.
Yeah, that particular one is not that great.
Yeah. It's not a good time. And then I have a second one, but I feel like I'm going to get a lot of shit for that.
do it.
Go for it. You've already prefaced it.
It wasn't really gifted, so like it's not like I own the game, but my little brother is letting me use his Switch to play certain games.
I think I know what we're going for. I think I know where we're going with this.
I'm so sorry. I stopped playing Breath of the Wild because I really
It's okay. You know what, Rayne? I'm not going to give you any shit for it
but
because
I am playing Smash, so I think that we should all be excited.
That's like part of the reason I'm not giving you any shit for it. I mean, it's not for everybody. Breath of the Wild is definitely not for everybody. It's not a. I was going to sound like such a jerk for saying
like such a jerk. Do it.
It's not a true Zelda game. Like it's not like
God.
I know, but there's no other way to say it. It's not a Zelda game the way that you would think of one. It's a totally different experience, and it's something for the Zelda fans, you know, where it surprised even the Zelda fans, where they came out and they were just getting one-shotted by grunt level enemies. And it was one of those things where it can turn a lot of players off if they don't know what to expect. So I understand where you're coming from with that. It's a weirdly paced game for a Zelda game. So if that was your first big one, I know you play Twilight Princess.
Yeah, and I love Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was great.
Exactly.
I just could not get into Breath of the Wild, and maybe part of it is because I've been told that I can't beat Ganon with a stick, and that's all I really want to do.
Oh, you can do that. It's difficult, but you can do that. You just have to have one in your inventory before you deal the final blow, and you deal the final blow with a tree branch, and it's hilarious.
I only have a tree branch. I don't think you understand. Like, I didn't pick up any weapons, like, I'm killing enemies with only sticks.
You're gonna have to expand the armory a little bit. You want to make it anywhere in that game.
I'll just play Smash instead.
So maybe the problem with Breath of the Wild is you refuse to pick up any other weapons.
No, to be fair, I really just think that I have no interest in Legend of Zelda.
Of course, and again,
I thought that everyone was getting into it, so I'll get into it, and it's just not a series for me.
Exactly, it's not for everybody, and that's totally fine. You know, like I love the Star Fox games. I don't find a bunch of people that love the Star Fox games the way I do, but you know, it's not for everybody.
No, and I feel like the types of games that you would want to be gifted, kind of may hold your interest for a long time. That's kind of the idea, I suppose. And one of those that did that for me, a game that I actually, got around the Christmas season, was Horizon Zero Dawn, which is straight up one of my favorite video games of all time, period, end of story, cut, print, check the gate, moving on. Like
that, what an original concept for a game.
God, it's so good. It's so good. I didn't do any of the crazy premiere holy shit package platinum the game stuff, but man, did I love that game. I loved the DLC. I love the story. You bet your ass I'm going to be playing Forbidden West.
Yeah. When does that come out, by the way?
Not soon enough.
Okay, cool.
Valid.
Good answer. Very informative. So it could be...
Beats me. I don't know.
It could be 10 minutes from now or 10 years from now, so...
JG, can we get a run back on that? Can you get an internet search on that?
Oh, yeah, sure. What's good?
Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Oh, the new one that's coming out?
Yeah.
Jiggy Nacho's in our audience, by the way.
He's our man in the chair.
What up,
Twitch.tv/Jorans Ignacio. Go check him out.
I also got that with not so much like a story, because God, Horizon Zero Dawn is all story, all action.
It's dripping with story.
Yeah. But I also get that with a completely non-story option, which is Overwatch.
Ooh.
I remember getting Overwatch for the Christmas season, and then
I thought you were going to end it there. It's like, I remember getting it for the Christmas.
I remember getting it for the old the old Kringle.
Yes, Christmas.
Crimbus.
I celebrate the Christmas.
Dude, I mean, I had a Merry Crisis that year for sure. I remember on a patch Overwatch, when there was open roll queue and you could have 6 tracers on the team.
A team can be 6 Junkrats if you truly believe.
If you truly believe. Personally, I miss my old. The only reason I'm a Roadhog main, which was the four hogs in a Lucio meta. Sorry, 5 hogs in a Lucio. 6v6.
That is the most horrific thing I've ever heard about.
So much heals, it's not even fair.
I remember Overwatch before you can only pick 1 per team. I joined in right after the Ana patch, and I never played vanilla Overwatch. I played vanilla with sprinkles. You know what I mean?
Oh, same hat, me too.
Yeah, so we were all playing together at that point. But
yeah. I think me and you got Overwatch at the same time, Colton.
Yeah, we did.
When Ana came out as well.
We did, and I remember you just saw Junkrat, and I saw
fell in love. Yeah,
absolutely fell in love with Junkrat, and then I was like, Reaper, yes, and then I played Reaper for 8 hours, and I'm like, Bastion, yes. So yeah, it was that was a fun game for a little while.
A Bastion main.
Yeah, it was a Bastion main. You want to talk about getting shit? I was, in fact, a Bastion main. Loved that robot boy. Love a wholesome robot.
Yeah, and I really enjoy its Christmas event every year.
Yeah.
I think that they do very interesting and fun stuff. I like the chasing Winston as May event. I like the Halloween and, the Christmas skins.
I really like when you open up Overwatch during Christmas. And you have everyone inside, and you just have fucking Scrooge peeking through the window, and it's just me sitting there going, "Oh, my seasonal depression."
Oh man, that's another wholesome game. They really took Is there a lot of lore in Overwatch? Like,
If you ask the creators.
okay, yeah, because like I believe
the creators every 7 months, maybe.
I feel like the McCree's canonical age is anywhere between 35 and 100.
You have to read the comic.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think there's so much lore in that game, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it just being a storyless, wholesome shooter game.
I think that they are going to add a story mode in the new one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to personally purchase.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm kind of like Overwatch.
Fuck. End it. Cut it. Rayne, it was nice.
I'm
So
sorry.
Zach and I will be continuing this podcast on our own.
I'm sorry. It was there. I know it was low hanging fruit. It was low hanging fruit, but I was hungry. So like,
Awful.
I'm going to immediately move on to the next topic.
yes,
Please do that.
But so what you were saying was games that we received that were like really good.
Sure.
I, to the shock of literally nobody, I have received a couple of Kingdom Hearts games for my birthday / Christmas because they are very close to each other. But my favorite one I got randomly from a friend who was like, hey, there's a game store in the city that sells the like Japanese releases of video games. And they bought me the Japanese Final Mix copy of Birth by Sleep. And I still have it. And I literally learned how to like read the Japanese like spells so I could play it.
That's cool.
Like
That's
that.
dope.
And I got Chain of Memories for my birthday when that came out.
That's
And
so
those
cool.
two are probably my favorites in the series.
That's really cool. So you got your favorites in the series as gifts.
Yeah, because my dad bought me and my stepbrother Chain of Memories. And then my friend got me this one. And then every other one I've purchased myself because I'm an adult with a job.
I mean, like, being an adult is so good because you can purchase your own video games, but being an adult is so bad because literally everything else. So
No one will purchase me video games as a gift anymore.
Yeah.
Now my family go, we bought you sweater and socks.
Yep.
And I'm just like, oh.
but like, I'm kind of hyped for the sweaters and socks. I'm not gonna lie
Oh, yeah.
to you.
Anything to not spend money on like other
Yeah.
things.
Absolutely. Like, just give me the essentials for Christmas, please. Keep me alive. But
Exactly. And then one other game that I got that I was really hyped for as a gift, my brother bought me the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
oh my god, that's a good gift.
Yeah, well, he was playing it and we kept talking about it, and I had gotten him to play some of the newer Final Fantasy games because he wasn't playing them. So he was like, dude, if you want it, I'll pay for it. And I was like, what? And he was like, I Venmo'd you, go buy the game. And I was just like, this is the best day of my life.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Excellent.
So, will I beat Final Fantasy VII? Fucking maybe. Who knows? I play games at a snail's pace, so...
That's all right. It's okay. You know, you play it at your own pace, and Final Fantasy VII is always going to be there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Reno's kicking my ass right now, so...
All 1,000 hours of it, or whatever you guys are up to.
Yeah,
over
a
there.
lot of hours. Definitely a lot of hours.
See, here's my thing. All of my game logs are over hundreds of hours because I only play like Square Enix games.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little heavy. They're a little heavy games.
They're long.
If I remember Final Fantasy 11 correctly, that game was fucking long. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, you watched me play 15. You
I
know
did.
it's long.
I did watch you play 15. That was ridiculous. But it was a great game. I mean, they're really lore heavy. The dynamics of the characters are always really fun. I don't think there's a Final Fantasy character I dislike. You know what I mean? I
don't.
I'm either completely apathetic to their existence or I love them. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
You probably don't know who Kefka is. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm apathetic to Kefka. Like,
Doesn't know, doesn't need to know.
yeah, exactly. So, but I think I'm gonna get really, really wholesome and say my favorite video game that I have ever received as a gift happened in 1996.
Oh boy.
Oh, we were all little babies.
Yeah, I was a little babbo. 3-year-old Colton was like, "What is a video game?" And my grandma came in and said, "Let me show you."
Legend.
So my grandma bought me the Nintendo 64 with Super Mario Kart 64 in that Nintendo 64. And me and my brother sat and played Super Mario 64 for Christmas, and that was my very first video game.
Oh,
That was my very
that's so
first
sweet,
experience.
though.
Me and my brother playing on the big block multiplayer map, and
I can see it in my head.
Yep, as can I. I can see it very vividly. I was
there
playing.
again, though.
I was
Oh my
playing
God.
Mario. He was playing Luigi, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because I liked red and he liked green, and that's it.
I forgot about that story.
That's all it was. And from then on, my grandma just like stoked that fire of video games. Because the very next year, I had started going to like speech pathology and therapy because, you know, I grew up with Asperger's syndrome. And when you do that, you need to have therapy. You need to go to people to help kind of sort that out a little bit to kind of like steer you on the correct road. Needless to say, I hopped the barrier and have made my own. But like I got introduced to Star Fox that year, and my therapist had an N64 in his office and was just like, whenever kids got too upset, they're just like, go play N64 until you calm down. And I was like, okay, cool. So I played Star Fox, and that very same year, Star Fox 64 showed up under my Christmas tree, and that was another game that was extremely, extremely important to me. And then this one was also super wholesome because my mom used to play Space Invaders when she was a kid.
Oh yes, I love this one.
Like, my mom was the reigning champion of my town of Space Invaders. And
I
like,
better recognize.
yeah, like she has an Atari 2600 in the closet, and it's ridiculous. So, like, I sat down with this game and I started playing it. My mom's like, "This is just Space Invaders," and I'm like, "What's that?" And she's just like, "Oh, ye of little knowledge." So she showed me Space Invaders that same year, and then when she realized that Star Fox is pretty much the same thing, she's just like, "Can I try?" And I'm just like, "Okay." And she just fucking bulldozed like half the game. And I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "Oh my God." So that's one of my fondest memories, is just playing video games with my grandma and playing video games with my mom and my brother, you know? Like, and then we got Super Smash Brothers the next year, and then it was all downhill from there.
Jesus Christ.
Can I piggyback off of your story with a really wholesome like first
Yes!
video game story?
Absolutely.
So, I probably same year that you're talking about, maybe the year after, the year that the Game Boy Color came out. You guys all remember the Game Boy. I'm throwing it back.
Shot
So-
the
Wait,
bar.
before you
For
continue,
Christmas-
which color did you have? Which one?
Oh, hold on a minute. Wait,
Not yet.
let me tell the story,
Oh, not
Colton.
yet.
You don't understand.
Okay,
Not
okay.
yet.
So, my brother got his Game Boy on Christmas. And he cried, right? I didn't get a Game Boy. No, not me. But the next day, my father saw how upset I was that I didn't get one. My dad went out on Christmas Day and bought me a Game Boy.
Oh
With
my God.
Wario Land, or whatever it was called.
Oh, Super Mario Land!
No, Wario.
Oh, Wario. Oh, no.
Wario. Yeah, listen, I didn't get a Mario game. I got a Wario. All right, and my
What
brother
a
got the
fucking
Pokemon
start.
Game Boy, and I got the like yellow Game Boy, just the regular yellow Game Boy color.
Nice.
Cool.
I shit you not, I sat and I have played that Wario game when I was like 3 or 4, hundreds of thousands of times. And my brother would sit there with whatever, he probably got fucking Pokemon because, you know, he was the cool kid. Fuck that noise. Wario, though. I got fucking Wario, and I played that shit for hours. I was a fucking 4-year-old, and I was upset because my older brother got something I didn't.
Right. Have a rotten Christmas.
But like, my dad literally was like, "Oh fuck, my child is sad," and went to like a million stores on Christmas Day. So
yeah, that's really cool.
Shout out to Papa Gallo here.
Of course.
I had my grandmother apparently waited in lines for some time, in a very early ass time in the morning, to get me the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, man.
In time for Christmas.
Remember when that was like the hottest selling thing ever?
Shouts out. Yeah. Love you, Grandma.
I mean, what a fucking system the Wii was. It was really funny you brought it up at the beginning of the podcast that you got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for Christmas, right?
Sure did.
So I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle at my friend Adamus's house when I was younger, and that was my best friend, and we played games all the time. Pretty much all the games that I like loved, I got introduced to because of him. So I was like frothing over Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Like I was like, I need this game. So I asked my mom for it. I'm just like, could I get Sonic Adventure 2 for Christmas? Could Santa give me that for Christmas? And my mom was like, oh yeah, cool. So the Christmas comes along, and I got Sonic Adventure 1 for Christmas. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the game. Like, this isn't the one. And I just played it a little bit, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is also fun.
This is the game.
This is also fun.
Like, this is also good. So I learned very early on to just at least try gifts. Like if people like, I carried that attitude throughout my whole life. Like if I get my order wrong at a restaurant, I'll try it, see what happens. That's how I find out I like most foods. You know what I mean?
Mistakenly
ordered. Food allergy.
Besides chocolate. If it's not chocolate, you know, whatever. It's not. I'm not getting chocolate and steak, I promise.
You're gonna hide cocoa in
your chocolate steak sounds great.
I mean, I wouldn't know. White chocolate steak I might try, but
that's also
a weird. Oh, I don't know.
No,
I'd try it once.
Really good, actually.
You got something there.
I would try it once. I'd definitely try it once. But so I played Sonic Adventure 1, and I'm like, this is great. This is so much fun. So I was like, this is what came before that. So obviously I got Sonic Adventure 2 after that. And then we all know the history from there. I've played every single Sonic game that has ever come out, and I've beaten every single one because
he has.
It's become such a mainstay of my video game career, and I love Sonic. I got another character out of a mistaken game, you know. So sometimes you just get that, and you learn to appreciate these gifts a lot more. You know, like Star Fox Adventures was another one that I got as a gift. Like, oh my god, I remember that day too. Like, I remember hearing that in a Game Informer magazine that I got at FYE.
Oh, God. Critical hit.
Oh, that hurt.
After purchasing Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, stop. You were making me feel so old.
I know. I can feel my sciatica. Like, it's terrible.
The arthritis is kicking in.
I think I just lost some hairs.
So like I remember reading that Sonic and Star Fox Adventures was coming up. I'm like, holy shit, a new Star Fox game. So my mom got it for me because I did really, really good on a test, and she's just like, you need to do like really good on your report card and I'll get you a game. And I remember seeing Star Fox Adventures in the bag. I was like, oh my god. So I popped it in and I played it, and I'm like, there was dinosaurs and you're walking around and you're hitting mushrooms with a stick, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So but you play it a little longer and you find out you really enjoyed it. You know, just appreciate those games. It was a weird fucking game, but you know, it's another one you add to it. I try to at least play all the games that I get as gifts, you know?
All the games you get as gifts, yeah. I mean, the gift of games.
The gift of games.
Like, I think that it's kind of almost that, I don't want to say, like, you don't feel obligated to finish it, because we talked about that earlier. Like, so if like you get a shitty game as a gift, you're not just gonna finish it just because you're like, oh well, that person's gonna ask how it is. Like, you know, like.
Well, nowadays I would feel like that because, you know, that's the only reason you'd get a game nowadays is to talk about it by the water cooler, like you would talk about the game at work, you know? Like,
Right? Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, but like I feel like the gaming world is now a little bit more connected than it ever has been.
Oh yeah,
with current circumstances and all. I remember going into work and bringing my Switch to just kind of kill time during my lunch hour. And I was one of the other people I work with, much older than me, got an Animal Crossing island as well. You know, like it's a thing, like it's out there. So I feel like the holiday season is a great time to try to tell the people who play games in your life that you love them and know what their interests are about.
Of course, and
I'm not going to buy you like anything that isn't Star Fox or Donkey Kong or anything like that. Like I know where your interests lie. I'm not going to buy you like Cooking Mama and be like, hey,
I'm an extremely easy man to please.
Well, hold on a minute. I was going to buy Colton Cooking Mama for Christmas.
Whoops.
I have actually had an interest in playing Cooking Mama because it looks fun as hell.
Cooking Mama is amazing.
It looks
what a great
really
game.
fun.
So difficult at times, but great.
Yeah, it looks extremely fun.
You have to earn it from Mama. She's a harsh.
You gotta earn it.
That's okay. I feel like Gordon Ramsay or Cooking Mama. Who would I rather be judged by? Gordon Ramsay. He'd be easier on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't care about disappointing Gordon Ramsay. I'd care about disappointing Cooking Mama.
Disappointing Cooking Mama.
Yeah,
you know?
I'd be very upset.
Try it again, and you're just like, oh no, I've hurt her feelings.
I can't do it, man.
Oh Jesus!
Like I could fire back at a skinny British man. It's fine, you know. But
is there any games that you've played that have the holidays involved?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
In the plot.
Technically.
Yeah.
Can I throw out like a technically?
Rayne, we did one for
Rayne,
Jow.
what do you think? What do you think it's gonna be?
Whatever you're about to say to me, Colton, I hate you. My technicality would be Kingdom Hearts because
I knew it.
Yeah, obviously. Because The Nightmare Before Christmas is in it.
Sure is.
And in the second one, you get to go to Christmas Land, like Christmas Town, and you get to like do the gifts and stuff. So
God, one of the best animated sequences ever.
Yeah. Oh, should I reveal which one it is? Or Zach, you know what? I'm gonna let you do it because this is ridiculous.
I don't remember which one it is.
Overwatch.
Oh.
Yeah, Overwatch is one.
Sure, that's true. Right? That makes
we
sense.
didn't do that for Gel.
No.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No.
I was confused.
I was saying what yours would be.
I think I know what it is, and I hate Colton for making me relive this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I think that I'm almost certain that there is like a Christmas time theme to, I want to say one of the Watch Dogs. I think it's the first one. There's like a Christmas portion of the game,
like a Die Hard part of the game.
Yeah, a little bit. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But other than that, I can't really think of it, and that's why I thought of the answer, because I was like, maybe one of you guys has like something that you can think of.
Oh, well, I guess also, I don't remember if I bought it or if Angela gifted it to me, but Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So that has like a holiday season in it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess all of us played Animal Crossing as well. There's a holiday portion coming up soon.
That's true.
But the game that I was referencing before is a little ditty called Ninja Bread Man.
Okay, I wasn't there for that.
It was the game was 85 cents at GameStop. It was for the Wii.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was a direct reskinning of a game called Trixie's Toyland for 75 cents at GameStop. Both made by the same shitty company. I don't remember what the what the company's name was, and I think that's for the better. I think my brain has kind of like dammed that up and is never letting that out. So it was just, you played as a ninja, like a gingerbread man ninja, and the game played like a college, like it felt like a college project. I felt like I was beta testing somebody's college project.
It was made by Data Design Interactive.
Oh God.
How did we get here?
I felt a wall crumble in my brain, and it wasn't a good feeling.
Well, you know, at least this is the game you're talking about.
What were you thinking?
I don't know why.
Please, God, don't tell me you were thinking about Squeeballs.
I was, because there's the one mini game where they're all coming down the like hill with the snowman.
Oh yeah.
For some reason went, that's holiday themed, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's what Colton's gonna talk to me about.
God, you know what? I remember when that was like the initiation.
Of that game.
That was the initiation if you wanted to be on our channel, and like,
Yeah, and what an initiation it was.
Oh, God.
Every single time.
You want to play this 60-cent game from GameStop to get on our channel? Go for it. Like, oh my God.
If you'd like to stream with us, you must first play a game of
You
Squeeballs
must
Party.
get through an entire round of Squeeballs.
Oh yeah, I will say that is one of our best early Let's Plays ever. But I will say I remember when we did that whole thing where we got the bunch of games for like $20. There was one game that I still really liked. It was called Facebreakers. It was just a really offhand boxing game, and it was fun.
There was Sneak King, the Burger King video game.
Oh man, and there's two of them. There's two games.
Sneak King.
I love that.
And there was like a Burger King
for the
kart
Burger
racing
King.
game too.
I love that for the Burger King.
Oh God, it was so stupid.
You know, the Burger King wasn't doing so hot, and he just thought he would dip his toe into the gaming world.
Oh, and did he dip?
I feel that.
Did he dip?
Okay, so I think
Oh, I do have one more game for holidays.
Sure.
A MMO called Runescape does a lot of holiday stuff. You do events and quests for quite literal Santa, and then there's like a skeleton Santa in the game, like who's the antagonist of the quest, and he's called Anti-Santa, and I think that's hilarious. Yeah, he's just big, fat with a skull face, and it's so funny. Like the game is so ridiculous. Like I got you can get a shield in the game that's just a gnome, like a gingerbread gnome cookie shield.
Love that.
Like it's so funny.
I actually thought up one just now. I'm pretty sure the Batman Arkham City takes place during Christmas.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure, and that's fucking jam. Love that game. Played it multiple times,
yeah.
so that's probably my holiday.
Isn't there a Christmas themed villain?
There's the Calendar Man. And that's
Is that it?
Yeah, that's really
okay.
why. That's why he's in there.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, I think it's. I definitely can enjoy when a game is like, oh, yeah, fucking throw Christmas in there.
Yeah, why not?
Screw it. What can you do?
Oh man, this was nice and refreshing, man.
Laid back, fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of cool, and I look forward to spending the holidays with you guys. You know, this is fun. And I will make sure to get you guys some really cool games for Christmas.
I'll stop.
So.
My one request is the Kingdom Hearts game. If you have to buy me anything this year.
Okay.
I'm just saying, my birthday and Christmas are very close. I will accept one gift, and that's it.
Didn't you just say you got it already?
No, I didn't purchase it.
Oh!
Because I'm waiting because my birthday and Christmas are coming up.
I see. Okay. All right. So I think we crossed that off the list. But oh man.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna get Rayne one fishboard blaster for Christmas and one for their birthday. That's the word.
of course, we gotta get those three Fishborg blasters. We gotta get.
I already have Fishborg. I don't need any more Fishborg blaster cards. I'm
gold
okay.
rare fish.
We need like a gold rare Konami.
I do need them to print me a rare and then take him off the ban list.
Yeah.
For Christmas, all I want is Konami to take Fishborg blaster off the ban list. I just need one.
As long as we're adding Konami.
I believe Santa is real.
As long as we're adding Konami, give me a gold Ancient Gear Golem, please.
I mean, we're here.
No,
You
get
know
in
what to do
line,
about the
Colton.
data.
I've been waiting for 9 years. Get your fucking ass in line.
We haven't gotten an ancient gear golem reprint since it came out.
Happy
Colton, you just got into dueling in Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. I have been stuck here for years. Shut up.
I was there for the beginning, Gandalf. I was there.
You left. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to what is a wholesome podcast for the first time ever in our lives.
I know, right? And actually, that ending is really that ending's really topical because we're going to be doing something Yu-Gi-Oh related next week. We don't know exactly what yet, but we're gonna do something Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dipping back into the Shadow Realm.
And we don't know about that. I don't know if I'll agree to that yet. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Tune in next week where we do something else.
Of course.
I guess Yu-Gi-Oh!
And happy holiday month. Don't wait till the last day to do your Christmas shopping. Please don't do that. It's not a good idea.
Ask the gamers in your life what they want. Don't just assume.
Oh yeah, and before we end, one more thing while you brought that up. I was going to say it before. If you are not a member of the gaming community and you have a gamer in your life, sit down and play like a game with them.
Sure.
A single game with them. It will mean the world to them.
I think we can all use a little togetherness this holiday.
I agree.
And that'll do it for the podcast. Thanks so much. If you enjoyed this one, share it with a friend. Tell everyone, tell the world, go out and scream it in the street that we're doing a podcast.
Slip the podcast down everyone's
Maybe Colton will tell the rest of his friends that he's doing a podcast.
I do. They don't listen to me.
Tell
I know.
them again.
That much is clear.
I know, right? So, yeah, just share it with a friend. And then if you follow us on Twitter, we'll give you a shout out. It's cool. It'll be nice. So enjoy your holidays. And we'll see you next week with the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.